It was a clear October day when 50-mile-an-hour winds tore through the Spokane area. We'd gone 42 days without a drop of rain. Winds knocked down power lines and then sparked dozens of fires in and around the Spokane area. Every firefighting resource in Spokane County was called into service on that.
The wind was blowing, and it was just one of those blustery days.
And that day with the high winds kicking up the dust, and it was really eerie around town.
Ken Capal's memory and Bobby Williams' memory.
Yeah, so a lot of different things that went on.
Coming to the same conclusion.
It was a couple days of craziness.
So it was a devastating day and a few days.
Over 80 fires were burning right here in our Spokane area, destroying 114 homes and killing 2 people.
KXLY, it's now 10:38. The winds continue. The barometer's still falling, by the way, so the main front isn't even here yet.
Jim just came home and tells us that power is out in a good part of North Spokane, Jim.
Looks like a war zone. I mean, there's trees down everywhere.
Oh, boy.
This is absolutely dangerous today, folks. We got power lines, we got trees down, we got buildings being torn apart by these winds. It's 12:43, and boy, what a day we've got. Dust and wind and power outages and schools being shut down.
Folks are calling and wondering just how long these conditions are going to last.
Actually, we don't think that they're going to last that much longer because the front now is just...
911, do you have an emergency?
There's a fire north of Chatteroy.
Hold the line, please.
It's bad.
We have at least 3 fires burning in this area.
It's worse on the east side, but it's burning on the east and west side of the road.
And fire officials really aren't certain what they have on their hands.
But 4 homes in the area of Washington Road over by the airport have now been lost due to fire at a...
We now interrupt this program because of a local emergency.
We're starting to evacuate. Stop them back there so they can get through.
The only thing going in right now is heavy equipment, fire trucks, police. But most of the homeowners that were involved in those fires are actually on scene now. Firefighters have brought them out.
Trying to get as many things as possible.
A number of neighbors joining in to literally help pull furniture and belongings out of the home while it was still burning.
What can you do?
Nothing. All I'll do is get my pets, jump in the car, and leave.
We've got fire going here. We've got this house here.
I can't even think right now.
As you mentioned earlier that houses in that area are threatened, correct?
Yes, they are. People are moving out as fast as they can. It's really going now.
All right, Bowles, you do the same thing. Don't stay there any longer.
All right, I got to get out of here.
All right,
Bye.
thanks. All right, that's the situation this morning.
Here it goes, guys!
They say that every time they think they've got it licked, the wind shifts direction. And as long as the wind is blowing, there's no telling how far this fire could go. Jim?
You know, when Hangman happened, we said that couldn't happen to us because we got that canyon, we got plenty of warning. Well, crazy people we were.
KXLY News 92 AM, not to raise any false hopes, but our wind gauge has been down in the single digits here. For the first time in 7 hours, we're down to winds of 5, 6, 7 miles an hour.
Went to the east pretty fast, but it's going.
Wind's calming down.
The wind's calmed down, helping us out a lot. It's just hard to believe that something like this could happen. I've never seen anything like it. It just makes you sick to see people lose everything the way they've done.
Well, the fire started over there, and in about 10 minutes it crossed the road and started over there, and just went everywhere. The wind kept changing. Every 5 minutes it would switch. And
There's still a lot of hot spots out here. There's a lot of Department of Natural Resources people.
I am absolutely lucky. Every place beneath me, all 6 trailers burned to the ground, a house on the side, the barn on the other side. I'm the only house in this whole area that stayed up with a shake roof, no less.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, you just don't imagine something like this happening. And then all of a sudden you realize that you could lose everything.
We're in a National Guard helicopter right now surveying the burned out areas around Spokane. And along with me is Governor Bruce Gardner. He's taking this aerial survey with the National Guard, the Department of Natural Resources.
Bill, why didn't these trees burn? Bill, why didn't these trees burn? Bill, why didn't these trees burn?
These people don't understand. They gotta leave. They gotta leave their car.